And hello. Oh no.
Hello.
Wait. There we go. There we go. Got the right one. Sorry. Bit of technical difficulties there.
This time?
What was that?
Are we live this time?
Yeah, we're good this time. Hang on. It should be out. Sorry. Hi, and welcome to Queer's Guild. Welcome to indieRevue, our somewhat weekly TTRPG showcase stream. We are joined so gratefully by one of the friends and playtesters of Lucky Newt Games here to help us play some Mission Magic Brew. Say hi, Andrea. Hi.
Everyone.
Hi. Yeah, so happy to see you. So happy to have you with us. I'm just gonna submit the volumes there. Okay.
Thank you for letting me join.
Of course, thank you for coming on and joining us. We super big shout out to Laura for designing this game and for just being a cool game designer in general. We've been chatting back and forth about this and super excited to play. The conceit of Mission Magic Brew is that we are all magic apprentices for the most alliterative name person ever, Willow Wickham, the Wondrous Witch of the Willows. Very fitting that she became the Wondrous Witch of the Willows and was also named Willow. I think that is very, very fortunate of her. I feel like she was meant for that job. And as her apprentices, we must gather magical materials in their garden to create a magic brew. So this is going to be sort of a competition. Basically, first one or last one to finish making their brews will be left to clean the toadstools instead of doing cool magic. So, so to play the game, you need a D6, which is really not hard to show up on the camera, and lovely little playing cards that we have down here in the bottom of the screen. We all will be choosing our character's name, something alliterative or magical, and our what kind of magic user we're going to be. There's going to be 4 different types of magic user from which for us to choose, though they all give us different bonuses and part of playing the game. There is the Wacky Wizard, the Magnificent Mage, the Whimsical Warlock, and the Spooky Sorcerer.
I want to be the spooky sorcerer.
You want to be the spooky sorcerer? You're just calling dibs on the spooky sorcerer?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, Andrew, who would you like to play?
If I get to pick a whimsical warlock.
Alrighty. I will be then. I want to be the wacky wizard. I like being wacky and a wizard.
You have played multiple wizards over the years.
And some might say they've all been wacky in some way, shape, or form. I will play. I'm trying to think of W names that isn't also Willow. Well, you pick an S name.
What?
Pick an S name for your character.
Samara Snapdragon.
Samara Snapdragon, the spooky sorcerer.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I think the Snapdragon part really sells it.
Thank you.
I will be what? Wendy, the wacky wizard. There we go.
Just Wendy.
Wendy.
Okay, I guess.
Wendy Watchtower, the wacky wizard.
Better.
Thank you. Boy, we set the bar pretty high for you, Andrea, to come up with 2 more W words to name
Do
your
they
character.
have to be W's? Does it have to be?
Well,
little
she's
bit.
the whimsical warlock.
Wanda, the whimsical warlock?
Oh, Wanda.
Wanda.
Yeah.
Wanda.
Mm. Okay. Awesome. So the way this game is played is these cards that we have before us will each be the numbered cards are materials that we are going to collect. We there's like little suggestions on which each suit could be. We get to make up what the materials will be, but we all need each one of each suit in order to win the game. The thing is, whenever you draw a card, you have to then roll a d6 and then roll, I believe you have to roll at the number or higher. So you then describe what the material is and then how you collect it, and then you set it aside. It doesn't, you describe why you didn't get the material, what went wrong, and stuff like that. There's also going to be face cards that will give you a special bonus if you can collect them, and an ace card, which becomes sort of a wild card that anyone can grab if they can so luckily enough grab it. So we can go in turns. So for the first round, so on the bottom on the screen here, looks like I'll take the leftmost deck, and then Vico, you want to take the rightmost?
Yep.
And leave the middle one for our guest. Alrighty. So we each, I'm going to shuffle my deck just in case. And so I think we all should just draw and then roll pretty much at the same time. And then we can describe in turns who wants to what the results are, so to speak.
Sounds good.
Wow! Right off the bat. Okay.
You got a boy.
I did get a boy.
So when you get a face card that becomes a magic helper, who you don't have to roll for him, you automatically get the helper, and they add a +1 to any future rolls of that suit,
Mm-hmm.
and they can hold on to any extra materials that you get.
Yep. So okay.
So
And whenever you get those extra materials, since you don't need them to win, you get those to win like tiebreakers if another ace is drawn and something like that. All right. So, and technically my king doesn't count as material, so I'm taking that aside and holding on to it.
I've got to roll over a 4. I'm the spooky sorcerer, which means my bonus is to clubs, and this is a diamond, so that doesn't apply. No.
No?
No.
No? Okay. Why don't you go first in describing what happens?
Okay. So diamonds, the suit of diamonds are minerals, so I think there was like a like crystal on a cliffside, and I like tried to climb up to get it,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't get more than a couple of feet. I kept trying, and I couldn't get it. It just wasn't going well. It was very embarrassing. Eventually, I gave up.
Was like, what did it like rain recently, and the rocks really slick,
Yeah, and I'm super weak.
and you just sort of slipped down.
Yeah, I'm
Oof.
just super weak. I was
Yeah,
like, I can do this.
you
Couldn't
weren't
do
a
it.
strength build. No,
No,
it's all in charisma. Charisma can't help you climb rocks, unfortunately.
unfortunately.
Yep. All right.
Checks.
Yeah. All right. Andrea, how'd you do?
So I'm the whimsical warlock, so my rolls go for diamonds for the +1, and I have a heart, which are animals. And I actually rolled a 4. So as I was on my way in the forest trying to catch this beautiful frog, I actually jumped over a puddle and landed and did one of those little cat wiggles. You know how they wiggle their butt right before they run? And pounced on it and caught it. Put it in
Nice.
my
Yeah,
pocket for my
frog.
spell.
Yes. Love frogs here. All about them frogs. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, what's it called? Wendy Watchtower, the wacky wizard. In she didn't find any materials, but hang on, clubs, liquids. She was trying to see what kind of liquid she would try to acquire. Um, it was a full moon recently, and it was raining earlier, as we've previously established. So she was trying to get some of that fresh moon water, like collected in like a little like cupped flower, like perfect, perfect magical material. Um, the Unfortunately, as she was approaching it, the water was already being drunk,
Drank.
drinking, by
Yeah, that's
oh
a
gosh,
that's an
by
option.
by a helpful spirit. It was a little fairy nymph, water spirit nymph, and I went, "What the hell? I need that water, please." And she was just like, "Sorry, I already drank it, but I can help you find more later." And I went, "Cool," because that's the kind of wizard I am. I'm like, whack, yo, apparently.
Also, this time I'm not the one who swore on the children's
All right,
name.
all right, all right, all right. Don't do this to me. Okay, round one. That's done.
Round one.
Now, round two. Draw. Oh, come on. All
Ooh.
Oh, we got an ace.
right. Okay, so the way aces work is now everyone basically is going to roll to see if we can grab it. Whoever rolls a 1 uh, gets it. Ooh, no.
I got a 1.
I got a 6.
Not
But,
I got a 6 too.
all right, so that card goes to you, Vico.
It's mine.
Yoink.
Yay. Oink.
Mm-hmm.
What do
One thing,
we
yeah.
think it is? So clubs are
Liquids.
liquids. So
So you can describe what it is and how you want it.
I think this is another little like leaf cup of really nice moon water.
Fresh, top quality moon water.
Yeah, and we all like saw it. Like there was that Mexican standoff. Like
And it was like, there.
and we all like ran for it. And I Samara Snapdragon trips, does one of those cartoonish cartwheels, but it's like just enough to like put me like ahead of the other two and like snatch it and put it
Do
in
you
a
think
wood
it did that cartoon thing where we all like pounce on the one spot and there was just like a cloud and like
Yeah,
limbs popping out and it
yeah.
was just like yeah,
There's a
and we're
little
all
cloud.
fighting and then you just roll out. Ooh.
I got it.
Don't hit your mic next time.
I got it.
Oh my gosh. How's your video doing? Because it's off from me.
Is it off? My
Yeah, it's
camera's been
frozen for
frozen
me.
on my screen, so
Oh boy. Oh,
let me give that a shoot loop.
just see if we can fix that bad boy.
Technical difficulties with Quiz Guild.
Well, we can still hear you, so.
Yeah. Now I can't see anyone.
But I can't see anything.
Hey.
Hey, okay. All right.
Cool. And then I also have to roll for this.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I got a 5.
Wow. So you got
Yay,
2
get a
materials this
thing.
game.
Nice.
So after like being downtrodden about failing to get the crystal and then like the burst of confidence that I got on getting the moon water, I decided to go back and try again on the crystal, but as I was going, like I happened upon just a really nice pebble.
Oh.
A really shiny, like just nice, smooth, perfect, like fits in your hand, perfect pebble. And I was like,
Isn't diamonds are minerals?
yeah,
A petal?
pebble.
Pebble. I thought you said petal. I went, huh? Sorry.
Pebble, like a rock.
Like one of those rocks.
Yeah.
You know
Like
those.
it's a rock.
You remember rocks, right?
There's a little like trilobite fossil or whatever in it.
Oh, that's awesome. Sick. Awesome.
It's cute. And I was like, yeah, this will do. There's no way I'm trying to climb that cliff again.
It was made for
Awesome.
you.
Yeah.
It's my rock. It was made for me.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Round 3. Please don't be another king. Oh, okay.
Ugh.
Oh, wait, no. I'm not moving it there yet. I need to roll for it first. It's a club, so I get a +1 to club because of my king. Oh, I rolled a 3 exactly.
Yeah.
I did it! All right. Oh, gosh. All right. So, Wendy, she is trying to get her liquid, really searching hard for that liquid. She's given up on the moon water. She doesn't want to be a copycat and make a potion that requires moon water now that Snapdragon has one. She's really got to show Willow that she's the best. So she's going to. Let me see. She's gonna find some slug slime.
Okay.
And she's like trying to she's like listing off potential ingredients to the water nymph that's helping her out, and she's just like, "What about slug slime?" And the nymph is like, "Technically, that's not a liquid. Is that a liquid?" And I was like, "It's viscous. It's a liquid." And the nymph can't argue with me on that. So, through the power of belief, it now is a liquid. And she will search high and low for the slugs and will eventually pull up a big old rotten log and just sort of scoop up some slug and go, "Hey, can I have your slime?" And then the slug doesn't say anything because it's a slug and can't say anything. Um, even in
That
this
scene in
magical
Lion
world.
King.
What?
Like the scene in Lion
Yeah,
King.
like the scene in Lion King, exactly. Except she doesn't eat it; she just puts it in a little vial and lets it move around in the vial to create some slug slime. And then she pockets it. Whoop! I actually just dropped my headphones out of my thing. There we go. That is how I win my material. How did you guys do? Oh, someone rolled an ace. I just
Yeah, that's me.
or pull an ace. All right, that means we need to roll for that. No one.
No.
No. Anyone's on you?
It's a no from me.
No.
No.
I
All
got
right.
No.
Trash.
Nobody got it.
Now match. The board goes back.
Dun dun dun.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. Alrighty.
Except ironically, I rolled a 1 while trying to grab some of this
Oh,
beautiful puddle water that I had
Ooh.
just jumped over to try and grab my frog. Instead of actually turning around and picking up some of that water, I slipped on this nice big pile of moss and fell right in it. So I didn't get to collect any. It splashed everywhere.
Oh gosh,
aw.
I hate when that happens. And now you're all wet and damp, and it's just gross.
Yeah.
Uh, only one winner in this round. No slugs about it. All right, ready for round. What is this? 4?
I think so.
Yes, round 4. Ready and go.
Bonk.
Oh, another 3. Let's see if I roll for it. Nope.
Wait, it's a club. Ha!
Wait, it's a club.
I got it.
I didn't get mine. All right. How'd you do, Andrea? Did you get yours?
I actually did. I rolled a 5. So as
Nice.
I was sitting in that pile of nasty water,
Mhm.
I looked over and happened to see this beautiful toadstool just shining in the light. And I was like,
Ooh,
oh, you know what? This would make a beautiful ingredient for my potion. So I turned over and sawed off the bottom so I got the whole stem of it. Put it in my
perfect.
pocket for later.
Awesome. Got it. All right. Who was I looking for? I was looking for an animal for myself. Wendy, she's good with the nymphs and she's good with the slugs, but she's not good with the bats. Um, she really, really tried to go into their cave and like really make nice with them, really like show them that she's like chill with the bats. She tried to hang upside down and like convince one to hang out with her, but they all did not like. Well, they all tried to eat the slug that she was carrying, so that wasn't great, and so she just really had to book it in order to save her slug. So
Wow.
that's sort of the unfortunate thing. How'd you do?
I did great. I found uh so I rolled a 1, but because it's clubs, I get a bonus. So I got it, the 2
Hmm.
that I needed to get this.
Do you have a suit face card to
No.
hold on to it? Okay.
Do I need that?
Yes.
Darn it.
Or else it's just nothing. Because you already have a clubs.
If you don't have yeah, I missed that. Okay. Well, I
You got it, but you can't hold on to it. So
nope.
womp womp.
It was some honey.
But you were pretty hungry.
Yeah, I was hungry and I ate it.
You're like, oh, all right. All right.
It's like I've already got this nice moon water.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Round 5. I can count. Boom. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a tough roll. Actually, really don't need. Actually, I could want this. God, another 1. Keep rolling 1s. So, Wendy Watchtower was trying to get, trying to find something else, and she ran into uh, some good, a nice maple tree spilling out some sap. It was very, very, very delicious. Um, but as she was going to like take some, just in case the whole slug slime didn't work out for her, but then there were very territorial uh, bear, what eats sap?
Squirrel.
Squirrels. There were some very territorial squirrels, very hyped up on the sugar of the sap, and you just don't want to mess with those guys. And so, especially not a dire squirrel.
Dire squirrel. The worst kinds of squirrel.
Worst kind. Gosh. Alrighty. How'd you do, Andrea?
Well, on my way from cleaning up, I spotted this beautiful cave. And on the outside of the entrance of this cave were little teeny opals just
Ooh.
spouting around the entrance. I looked over there and I was like, oh, that's beautiful. And it was just catching light perfectly. So I walked on over and looked left, looked right. Nobody was around. And I snatched a couple.
We
Just
encourage
for
theft
later, just
here.
in case.
Yeah, just in case. All right. How'd you do?
I
Rico?
did good. I rolled a 3, so after I had eaten some of the honey, I was just hanging around talking to the bees,
Mm-hmm. As you do.
thanking them for letting me have some honey because I was just so hungry. And a couple of the bees were like,
Did you share some gossip with them?
yeah, I shared
Were
some.
they're like, hey, what's the buzz?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
what's the buzz?
Mhm.
I did the telling of the bees, as traditional in
Yeah.
beekeeping circles.
Yeah, you told the bees, yeah.
Yeah, about all of the stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of them were like, "Oh, you're making a potion? Cool." And we're like, "We'll come along and help you with your potion."
Oh, you have bee friends now.
Yeah, I have bee friends now,
Nice.
so I've got some bees.
Well, I have some A friends.
More like F friends.
Oh.
Oh, wait, that's insulting me too.
Yeah. So you have now some bees to help you make your potion.
Yes.
Very nice. Awesome. Things aren't looking good for me. This is the second round I've lost.
And you
and
have all those helpers.
I have all these helpers doing absolutely nothing for me.
Freeloading.
I keep rolling not even close for my helpers to help me. All right. Next round. I've already forgotten. I think it's round 6. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, can I please stop pulling clubs? Oh gosh, Rico has the potential for the last one.
I do. Let's see if I can roll this.
Oh, okay, no, I'm good. Okay.
No.
Curses. All right. I just barely with my helper actually helped me this time. Let me hold on to it. I'm gonna set you aside like right there. In case I somehow get 3 things and do a tiebreaker. All right. So Wendy's looking avoid really turned off from tree sap and bats in particular. So no caves or forests really, um, which is really hard when you're apprentice for a woods witch. Uh, so she's now trying to find some. Oh gosh, why do all the liquids ever existing leave my head when I try to think of a specific liquid?
I know that sounds like a problem for you.
What liquids are there in nature?
Water,
I already have water.
milk,
Milk. Okay. Yeah.
blood.
No, we're not getting that dark. Yeah, she's going out to the fields. She's gonna go. Have an idea. She goes, hang on. I know a good potion recipe just in case this doesn't work out. The slime doesn't work out. She's gonna break into Farmer Frank's uh next door farm. Uh, named, gosh,
Farmer Frank's next door farm.
Farmer Frank's Familiar Farm. It's where
Yeah.
he raises familiars as also and also cows. And she's gonna steal some milk from one of the. She goes, shh, don't say anything. She actually bribes the cow, and the cow's like, all right, sure, whatever. And she'll grab some milk just in case for extra. All right. Are you still trying to get that video working?
Yeah, I sure wish my video would work.
Yeah. I mean, I'm plugging it before turning it back. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I have tried turning it off and back on again. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Hey,
Hey, we go.
it's
Ah,
me. It's my face.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
Um, where were we? So Avery, Wendy Watchtower got some milk.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get,
And
Andrea? Did you succeed?
it looks like
I
Wanda.
have
It looks like Wanda has gotten a friend.
I have gotten a friend.
Yeah.
After I grabbed my pretty opals, I heard a little buzzing behind me, and I turned my head, and there was this sweet little water fairy that had this
Oh,
mission to go make friends. And so I offered one of the two opals I had and made a friend instantly.
nice.
Nice friendship speed run.
Hmm.
So, so I think the face cards don't count as materials until, uh, and then you just, but they help you
Is
get the
there a
number
hand?
cards when you.
Oh,
So I
there's
just,
a
yeah, I
hand.
just hold them in my hand. So I'm like, they're mine. Haha.
I
Oh,
wasn't
yo,
looking
yo.
down enough to see the color difference.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right.
So,
And you, what happened to you?
I failed my roll. So
Oh.
this is a, so it's a spade, so it's a plant. Um, I saw just the prettiest flower. Um, nice, bright yellow, like big green leaves, and I was like, I want that flower. So I tried to pull it out, roots and all,
Mm-hmm.
because like everyone knows that the whole flower is better than just the flower of the flower.
Okay.
And I'm pulling and I'm pulling
Okay.
and I'm digging and I'm
You're
pulling
digging and you're pulling.
and digging and pulling, and it's just not coming up. It's my weak little nerd arms
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
getting me anywhere.
Is
And
it one of those plants that like the roots go really, really wide? It's actually
yeah,
like all one plant, but they all sprout up in different places.
yeah.
Yeah, like fucking freaking mint. Don't, don't do this to me.
We spent so long talking, like with you reminding me not to swear.
I tried my hardest. You got pretty far in to it,
No, we
so
didn't. You've already sworn once.
whatever. Whatever. Okay.
uh,
Cool.
but yeah, I utterly fail to get the flower. I'm pulling, and I do one of those like where I lose my grip and I just go "Bah," onto my butt,
Yep.
and I'm just like, man, I hate this.
That sucks.
And I get up and I like dust
Oh,
myself off, and I'm just like, someday I'll get my revenge.
Should have been a city
Stupid
witch.
flower. Stomp away
Mm-hmm.
while the bees laugh at me.
Oh. Oh, they're those kind of friends, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like you.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Next round. Here we go. Queen. Cool. Not super helpful for me in the moment, but thank you, Queen.
What
It's
kind of friend
Freddie.
did you get?
It's Freddie Mercury, actually.
Ah,
No, it's not. Um, it's though it is the diamonds are minerals, so I got a little earth elemental friend, made of mercury, and his name is Freddie. So,
nice.
mm-hmm.
good reference.
Yeah, he like slippers and slides all around me. I am going to die of mercury poisoning, but it is really cool. So how did you do, NJ?
Um, I actually was hanging out with my pretty fairy, my water fairy, and still tromping through the forest because who doesn't love hanging out with nature? And happened on some poison ivy, not just ivy, poison ivy.
Ooh,
And so, you know, I booked it because I don't know if I'm allergic or not, and I don't want to play that game.
yeah, no, you don't want to mess with that. No, it takes
Yeah,
weeks to get that rash off. Ooh.
no chamomile for me.
No
I will
chamomile.
walk away.
Amazing. How'd you do, Vico?
Well, I got a Queen of Hearts,
Hmm.
so I have a friend, and one of my little bee friends went through a little magical girl transformation into a little bee fairy. Yeah,
Very nice.
they leveled up and
They
evolved like Pokemon.
they flip into evolved from Cutie Fly to oh my gosh,
Ribombi.
Rebombi. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow,
So now they don't technically count as a bee anymore.
they're now a fairy.
They're now a fairy. They're a bee themed fairy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very complicated,
Went from
and there's
solely
a lot
bug
of
type to bug fairy type,
yeah,
basically.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of like uh bee society
Hierarchical.
culture
Yeah.
like stuff going on that I don't really get, but
Yeah. Is it
like
a good? Is it like an upward mobile like socially?
it's a lateral
Okay.
move.
Queen Bee's still the queen bee.
Queen bee is still the queen bee.
Okay. Okay.
The
Gotcha.
bee fairy is just now like
Just the bee fairy, like just a
yeah,
bee, but with magic powers now.
yes,
Cool.
and like hands.
How many?
Ooh.
That's between the bee fairy and God.
That's between me and Titania and Oberon. All right. Okay. Next round. Draw. Oh, all right. Wow. These decks are just like, we're going to prolong this game as long as possible. All right. Oh, I already have. Oh, they stack. That's good to know. So now I have a +2 bonus. And queen. 2 bonus. Oh. All right. So now I have another liquid. So in addition uh, to Wendy's uh, mercurial elemental friend, Sheena has a water elemental friend. Just sort of swooshes up, and um, the two elementals they don't like each other very much, but uh, they'll get along, or else. Ugh. So yep,
Or else.
or else. All right. How did you do, Andrea?
I happened to meet the owner of the poison ivy field, who
Oh
happens to
boy.
be this really nice gnome that is obsessed with
Oh.
plants, and was so happy that I respected its space and property that it decided to be my best friend. And it actually does get along with the water fairy because she helps water the plants. So
Yeah, that's good.
mutual relationship.
Mhm. When he's here, like fighting back these elementals, keeping them in check, and one is just chilling with these two guys, like yeah, having a real grand old time. All right, Pico, what'd you do?
I happened upon a bear. And at first I was like, "Oh man,
Oh
a
God, a bear.
bear." And but I was really charmed by its tiny round ears and how like fat it was. It was a premium fat bear. And thankfully I had my little bee fairy friend who conjured up some honey that I gave to the bear who has been hungry after the long winter. And we chatted and hung out and ate some honey.
Mm-hmm.
And the bear, and I was like, dude, my feet really hurt. And the bear was like, do you want me to give you a berry back ride?
Berry. Oh God.
And I was like, yeah, that would be great. Amazing. So now I have a bear friend
Now you have a bear friend. Congrats.
and just a bunch of bees buzzing around too.
I feel like you're in a different game. I feel like you're playing Honey Heist, and we're
Yeah,
out here playing something completely different.
I'm in a completely different genre.
A completely different tabletop role playing game. My gosh. Next round. Here we go. Ooh, finally another suit for me to try and get. All right. I have a plot. Oh my god. I have a +1 for hearts as a wizard. Hey,
Tell me about your new animal
my new animal.
Yes.
that isn't the slug.
That's not the slug. Uh, you guys have so many animals. Now, every wizard, the sort of like staple of a wizard is to have a familiar, right? Um, Wendy doesn't have one yet. Uh, she doesn't like to talk about it, but she did find, as she's wandering through the sort of the countryside, trying to find some more ingredients. She's passed Fred's farm or Frank's farm. Sometimes he goes by Fred. Fred's his husband, actually. It gets really confusing sometimes. Um, he and she comes upon a little barn cat who is very intelligent, a very sly kitty cat, and she goes, "Hey," and the cat goes, "Hey," and they just sort of vibe for like a little bit. Wendy's a bit of a slacker, so that she just sort of chills, and they hit it off enough to for Wendy to be like, "Hey, do you want to like help me out with this potion?" And the cat was just like, "I only know how to help my person make moonshine, but sure." And so the cat is gonna help me make my potions now. So now I have a kitty cat,
All of your potions are
just
of
secretly.
like slightly higher alcoholic content than
Get you in that nice little buzz, yeah.
uh, Meta Vita Vegemin.
Yeah, sure. Okay. How do you
Wait,
guys do?
the one episode of I Love Lucy where she's doing the commercial for Meta Vita Vegemin and it's like 50% alcohol
What a deep cut. An I
and
Love Lucy
they
reference
keep
in the
having to
year of our Lord
retake
20.
and
Yeah, she has to keep drinking it. She
she
keeps
does
getting
it
drunker,
like
yeah.
perfectly the first time but then she gets increasingly intoxicated
Mm-hmm.
because it was the 50s and there was no like ingredient regulation.
No, no. My God. Never have I thought that we were going to get an I Love Lucy reference.
That's the only episode I've seen.
Oh my God. Woof. All right. Andrea, how'd you do?
Ah, well, as the fairy and the gnome and I are all walking through the forest still, uh, someone comes running after us because you see, I got that opal right
Mm-hmm.
from somewhere.
Oh
Uh,
no.
it happened. It happened that there was a caretaker that owned that area, and so needless to say, the little it's another fairy, uh, taking care of the stones. We're was a little upset with me taking it, but we worked it out and
Oh good.
became
Oh good.
fast friends. Because once I said I was working on this potion, they're like, "Oh, well, why don't I help you?" So I skimmed through making another friend.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Did I roll?
Did you roll?
No, I didn't roll.
Do you have a clubs friend?
Um, no, so it
Then
doesn't
you
matter.
can't.
Um,
You lose.
it's just some more honey.
Oh, okay.
It's also tea. We stopped back home and had some like tea and little honey
But you
cakes,
let it
and I was
steep
like,
too long in the burnt, yeah.
maybe I could use this, but like by the time I thought about that, I had already drank
You
all of
already
it.
finished all the tea because it was so
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I know that feeling. Alrighty, next round.
All I want is honey now.
Yeah, right? Oh my God.
Andrew, you're just collecting
I
friends.
have so many friends.
You do.
You have
Jeez.
new friends. Okay, so I got a new animal friend. Uh, hmm. Yeah, so as Wendy is sort of strolling along, trying to like, she got a little lost along the way, but that's okay. She found her way back to the forest, and her new kitty cat friend, not familiar yet. They're not on that level, but they're not familiar with each other. Ha ha. All right. Uh, they she comes upon a the kitty cat tries to do what cats do and hunt a little a bird, and Wendy, thankfully in time, stops her and goes, "Whoa, hey, you're a barn cat. You're supposed to hunt mice, first of all." And she helps the bird up and says, "Hey there." And the bird goes, "Bonjour," because it's a French bird.
Also,
It's a oiseau. Is a bonjour is a blue jay. Um, my name is Beau the blue jay. And Wendy goes, "Oh, hi. I don't speak French, but do you want to help me with this potion?" And Beau goes, "Oui," and hops on my shoulder. And the cat um, was a little upset about it, but she got over it quickly.
so you have a water spirit, a mercury
Mercury.
spirit.
Yeah.
The cat is on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
The bird is
On my head. On the
your
wizard
head.
hat, yeah, on the top.
On the brim of your hat. Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, the top of it.
Oh, at the very tip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Gonna have a nest soon.
All right. Okay. Next up, Andrea, how'd you do?
So, as I was walking with all my friends, I came upon this beautiful flowery field with a whole bunch of butterflies. And I adore butterflies. They're so pretty and fragile. And I had my hand out and it just fluttered and landed. So I made myself a nice little butterfly.
Nice.
Yay.
Yeah. Wonderful. All right. How'd you do, Vika?
I got another buddy.
Mm-hmm.
They are a. What's gonna be funnier? It's a bee fairy from a different hive.
A competing hive.
Yeah, but they defected.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't. What is this intricate bee politics we've
Because
stumbled into?
because
We've bumbled into. Ha.
they're an anti-monarchist.
Oh.
They're against
Oh,
they're against the queen. And they were banished from their hive, and
Okay.
they're like, please, I'm all alone.
I need soldiers for my revolution.
And I was like,
I need to free my people.
I like consulted with the other bee fairy, and she was like, I don't really get it. My hive is a constitutional monarchy.
Oh, okay.
and
So that means
we're-
it's good, better.
yeah. We vote for the queen, you know. She's
That's
the
not how-
queen, but we vote for her.
Who's the
Like,
prime minister of the colony? Actually,
Yeah, it's the name is just a holdover from our old monarchist days.
Gotcha.
But yeah, okay. My brother in hive.
My brother and oh my god.
So, uh, we'll help you with your revolution. And I'm just kind of listening to this going, and I'm like, I didn't know bee politics were so
You
complicated.
just like this main character strolling up to this NPC, just being like, "Help me liberate my people," and you're like, "Cool. How much XP will I get from it?" Not caring about anything but the XP, of course.
But the bee fairy, the bee evolutionary,
Evolution. Okay.
uh, needs to rest and recover. So he is sitting on top of my bear friend's head,
Nice. Gotcha. Love it.
just
Love it.
chilling,
Love it.
uh,
So now you have your friend.
recovering. So now I have two bee fairies.
Two bee fairies. All right. Next round. Wow. Oh, and ace.
All this is happening, and there's just like a complex bee politics going on in the background that none of us are privy to.
It's always like in those movies where like it's about like very small creatures. The characters are all very small,
Yeah.
and it's just like it like momentarily zooms out during a dramatic moment where it's just like it's literally just happening within like a square foot.
Yeah.
This kind of thing. Love it. All right. Gosh. Okay. So I'm gonna roll for my ace just to see if I can get it. If you guys can take an extra clubs.
Cannot.
And no. Awesome. Well, that's in the trash can. Bye bye.
Swing and a miss.
Swing. Whiff. Real hard whiff. Alright. She finds more moon water and goes, I'm over it. And knocks it out over. Yeah. Alright. How'd you do? Oh, you got a queen. You got a new friend. Was that a new plant friend?
I do. I do, because, we're in this beautiful field of a whole bunch of beautiful flowers, and who can't just, roll around in it for a hot second and enjoy the smell and the beautiful warmth. Um, as I'm, rolling in all of the pretty flowers and enjoying it, I look up because I'm, really close to the ground, and I see there's a face looking at me. I'm like, oh, hi. And it happens to be a little gnome that enjoys flowers, picking flowers for their significant other. And I'm like, oh, that's so
Aw.
sweet. Would you like to join the mission and make a potion with me? And it decided to, and it gave a flower to each of us.
Awesome. Love it. It's so sweet. Beautiful. Alright. Who's your new friend, Vico?
My new friend. So as we're traveling, with the bear and the beevolutionary is recovering and like regaling us with
And educating you on like
on workers' rights.
yeah.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
Mhm.
We come across what seems like a little pile of like silver just nestled between some rocks. And I'm like, oh man, uh, because
If not for potion, then money.
money, because the uh, the Bevolutionary is like just a fingernail. He just needs like a fingernail sized bit of it to fund the entire revolution because like bees
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
small.
Okay. Yeah.
And so we're discussing how best to divvy up the silver according to everyone's needs when it just kind of like a little head pops up out of it and is like, what are you guys talking about?
Yo.
And it's actually a little silver dragon.
Oh.
A little like hatchling silver dragon.
Oh, buddy.
Playing hooky from Dragon School.
Oh, Dragon School. Gotcha.
And we're like, and at first we're all like a little bummed because money. And but then the Bevolutionary and the dragon start talking, and the dragon's like, my scales are like pure silver, right? And like scratches behind their ear and pulls off like a pure silver scale. And it's like, is this gonna be enough?
Silver
And
coins just start falling out.
yeah, and I'm like, do you want to like come with us and help me with my potion and this guy's little beevolution?
Main quest, potion, side quest, overthrowing a dictatorship.
A corrupt bee government. and he was like, the little dragon is like, sure, I bet I'll get extra credit for that in my government class that I'm skipping right now. I'm like, I don't think that's how it works.
I was like, I
I'm
don't
like,
think
no,
that's
no,
how it
no,
works.
no, it's totally how it works. Like,
Don't
He's
worry,
the
don't worry,
officer in the
teacher.
future.
I'm sorry I skipped class, but
but I helped. I helped.
overthrow a government,
Overthrow a corrupt bee government.
and then the dragon
You're like, I
teacher's
didn't
just
know
like,
bees had
governments are good.
and
No, the dragon
That
government
was my
class,
builder right there.
yeah. Government dragon class is about how to like extort money out of like from kings and stuff.
yeah, how
Mostly
to,
by threatening how to like destroy, eat all their
yeah,
cows and stuff. Yeah.
which princesses
To
you
steal,
can
yeah, all yeah.
kidnap and put in towers,
Yeah, of course.
and um the care and feeding of captive princesses, because like there's laws about that now.
Yeah.
It's just not like the old days.
Yeah. And like you can't just kill a knight coming to do it anymore. You have to make like an agreement about it. It's
Yeah.
really it's really mostly for show these days. It's just not
It's
the
all
same.
paperwork.
Yeah, it's all bureaucracy. They're like, all right, I'm gonna steal the princess, right. You're gonna show up here. It's just no fun anymore. Anyway, okay, that was that round. Now we're getting into dragon lore. All right, next round.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, awesome. I have no. Oh my god.
Complex.
Clubs again.
How do you have two ace of clubs?
I don't know how this happened.
How did? Oh, you won it from someone else, I think.
Yeah.
That's right.
I-
Okay. I was so confused for a second.
Well, I can't have this one, so if y'all want to roll for it.
Oh, that's true. Well, I got my
missed.
spade, but I will roll to see if I can get a. I don't know. I'm grabbing another d6. Taking 12. Gonna roll again. Nope. No ace for me. Not a match. The board goes back.
None for me either.
Let me see if I can get the heart.
Oh.
No.
Nope. I did get my club, so I got the plant.
Yay.
Yeah.
We are all only need one more ingredient.
Oh my gosh, we are. Wow. All right. Yeah. So Wendy goes to keep searching. She's pulling up plants left and right, just sort of like checking them against her like little like journal that she has like all the plants names, because she's not very good at remembering plants. She's not a very good wizard. This was her second choice as far as careers. She really wanted to be a dentist. So yeah, but she's trying hard. Maybe she can work on teeth magic at some point. I'm sure that's a thing. But she's trying to get her plants, and she's just sort of asking all of her friends, like, is this anything? And they're all just like, I don't know.
We're not plants.
Yeah, the cat though goes like, yo, that's elderberry. That makes some good like elderflower. That's some good drinks. And she goes, well, maybe I can like make a really good drink that's like also a potion. And so she scoops some of that up. And yeah, now she has some plants. All right. How have you two failed? Because you're both failing.
I like to imagine that with the Ace of Hearts, not to like co-opt your card, but that it was like some sort of animal that we all saw and were like, oh,
Ooh.
and did the cartoon, like the little cartoon smoke cloud fight thing,
Again,
and
yeah.
the little like guy, like maybe a lizard or something,
Just sort of crawls away, yeah. Completely
like,
unscathed.
like gives us like the up and down, like, ugh.
It's a Scooby-Doo
Look.
chase. And then
Yeah.
like at one point he just like looks around and just walks away.
Yeah, just walks off screen,
Mm-hmm.
gone. None of us notice for like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. He goes, gosh dang it. We think we found it, but it's just a
That's
very
beautiful.
lizard-shaped rock. Yeah.
And then of course we all fail to get this other like really fancy magic rock. Um
Or the liquid, you mean?
Liquid. Yeah. It it looked like this little pond of like magic spring water.
Mm-hmm.
Um but when we tried to like scoop it up, it turned out to be an illusion cast by some pixies over
Oh yeah,
like
but
a
they're
mud
having a
puddle.
laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just like mud. That wasn't magic at all, and the pixies were like, "Ah, fooled you!"
Got
And we were
you.
like, "Man, why would you do that to me?"
What the heck, dude?
Oh, it was
They're like,
yesterday, not today.
yeah. We're just unpleasant people. How
We're mean. Deal with it.
we haven't dealt with our trauma, and we take it out on you. Ha! Next round. Ooh. Ooh. This could be it.
Close.
I'm gonna roll for my heart. Hey, got my heart. That's just an
Okay.
extra in case I somehow win.
Special tool that will help you later.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The
Wait.
gut, no.
What is it?
Oh, it's oh god, this is another animal. Like I have so many okay. So what do I have? I have the two elementals. I've got
You've got Beau the French blue jay,
the bow, the French blue jay,
The
the
cat.
cat,
the slug.
the slug, um, uh, 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 um, a coyote.
Okay.
Yeah, so just freaking wily coyote just shows up, and he's just holds up the sign, being like, "Hey," and I go, "Sure, come on."
Literal DreamWorks copyright Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, Warner Brothers. Yeah,
Yeah.
Looney Tunes copyright.
Looney
Uh,
Tunes. It's like this isn't your franchise.
This is it's like I don't know. Is that can he do that like legally? And Wendy's just like this might as well happen. So now she has the coyote, Wiley the coyote now. Straight up, please don't come for me, Looney Tunes. Thank you. Okay. Did you get a new friend? Andrea, looks like you have a new animal friend.
I do have a new animal friend. It's actually a sweet little chipmunk because I like to
Oh,
detour. I love chipmunks. They're so sweet.
they're
I,
very
I was
sweet.
just looking near the woods at the edge of the meadow and saw a little chipmunk and I put my hand down and it crawled all the way up, made itself comfortable in the crook of my neck.
Very nice. Oh, very good.
Wanda is collecting just an entourage.
Mm-hmm. We're all sort of
I mean,
collecting
we
these
all
friends.
kind of
Yeah.
are, yeah.
We're all just gearing up for the final boss fight, which is just all three of us going at it. This is basically just magic Pokemon. We're just collecting our Pokemon to fight each other. Did you succeed?
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, come
'cause
on,
I
see.
wanted it to be dramatic. Let's,
Dun dun
come
dun.
on. Yes!
Hey! All right. Describe to me how you win.
How do I win? I am traveling around on the back of the bear with the bee fairy and the beevolutionary and our new dragon friend.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all just like talking. I'm learning a lot about politics,
Yeah.
and I'm just
Some of it probably is not actually for like good politics because you are
yeah.
talking to
And
a
a lot of it,
revolutionary and a student. So
yeah, a lot of it is not like applicable to my situation
not at all. No,
because it's all like
it's all dragon and bee
it's
politics.
dragon and bee politics. but they're
Surprisingly
just,
similar, actually. If you really think about it.
just a completely different scale from
Literally for the dragon.
yeah.
Um.
Uh,
Ba-dum-bum.
and I'm like kind of like okay, just kind of like gazing off into middle distance when I see like just a really nice shelf mushroom.
Ooh.
on a tree. It's
The
a
bees are like, we
beautiful
climb
shelf
those.
mushroom.
Well, no, they fly, so they don't.
And I'm just like, hold up,
Hold up.
and like dive off of the back of the bear,
Mhm.
who's just like, wait, what's going on?
He's like, I could have let you down like normally.
We could have we could have done this.
You dive out
much-
like jumping out of a car. You're like, whoo.
I do a little combat roll. It's
Mhm.
really nice, and I'm like, hello, beautiful, and like
The mushroom busters. Yeah.
yeah, and I pull out my little knife, and I like just carefully cut a little bit of this very nice shelf mushroom,
Mm-hmm.
and I have it, and it's so round and so perfect, and I put it on my head to wear as a hat.
Oh yeah, that tracks. All right.
And then I realized that I have
Everything you need. Yeah.
everything I need, and I'm like, take that, Wanda and Wendy, but neither of you can hear me because I'm like so far away from either of you.
Yeah, but we both go. Like we both like notice like something. It's like I feel a disturbance in the force.
And I like
Yeah.
and I turn my little entourage around and rush back to Willow's little cabin or
Mhm.
whatever. And I'm like, I got it. I got the potion ingredients. I got it. Let's make a potion. And she's like, what did you bring me?
You bust in with all this stuff.
Like, look, this can make a potion, right? This will make a great potion.
What
She's
are your
like, it
ingredients?
certainly will make a potion.
You got the moon water,
the
right?
moon water,
The shelf mushroom.
shelf mushroom, a really nice pebble,
Really cool pebble, yeah.
and some bees,
And some
a
bees.
bear.
And a bear.
Yeah.
What does this potion do? Tell me about it.
It. What does it do? It's we mix it up,
Mhm.
and the whole time Willow's just kind of like, like I'm not sure this.
You're just in a separate room and there's just clanging and just
Yeah, and
explosion sounds. You're like,
and I'm just like, no, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great potion. I've made a potion no one's ever seen before. And she's like, yeah, I certainly have never seen this combination of ingredients before.
This is certainly something.
And the Beevolutionary
right
is
there.
like yelling slogans, and the Bee Fairy is like hovering, like I can't look.
I can't look. Oh, can't look.
Oh, but I have to watch.
But I can't. It's like watching a car. It's like watching a carriage crash.
And the bear is just kind of there, and the dragon is like throwing out helpful solutions, but like
Mostly it's just setting off fire. and
yeah,
stuff like
mostly
that.
it's just like fire.
Mhm.
And I'm just
That is a solution.
but eventually like there's this big puff of smoke and like it's done. I emerge from the workroom with a big
Covered in soot.
yeah, covered in soot, my hair
Yeah,
all,
you have like the goggles on and like everything else is like soot, and then you take the goggles off and it's completely clean right underneath.
and I've got like and I'm holding up this vial of like incredibly like oddly colored liquid.
Okay. Can you
Um,
describe that color?
I'm trying to figure out what color would be best. It's very it's honey gold,
Okay.
but it's
But
also sometimes the light hits it and it's like green.
okay.
Like I've made the potion and Willow's like,
I've done it. I've connected
yeah,
the dots.
great. What does it do? What do we? And I'm like, I don't know.
I do not know.
Let's try it. And I uncork the bottle, and I like just take a swig of it, and I'm like, sweet, with woodsy notes. And
You potion sommelier.
chew, and on my and like I sneeze, and in the like in a perfect like cone where my sneeze landed, there just a bunch of flowers bloom, a bunch of wildflowers.
That's amazing. I love that. So you just made a potion of flower breathing?
Way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, potion of flower breathing. That's amazing.
And Willow's just like, well, I'm glad you're not dead.
Yeah.
You get an A on this assignment.
And you're like, wait, we're being graded on. Wendy and Wanda come back and like, we were being graded on this?
You get an A for not dying.
What do we get?
Never do that again. You realize that there are procedures for testing new potions, right? Like there's what?
There's what? Well, you didn't teach us any. And
Please.
yeah. Willow's just like, oh yeah, you're right.
And then the evolutionary is like, so can we do my thing now? And I'm like, yes! And I just like leave.
Oh yeah, you
With-
just go and overthrow a government.
Like, oh yeah, sorry Willow, I gotta go overthrow a corrupt bee government. I'll be back later, bye. She's like, oh god. I never should have accepted that one as a student. And it's too late now. Also on my way out, I'm like, in your face to
Yeah.
both of you.
We were like, congrats, and you're like, yeah, and we're like, oh, okay.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I got overexcited. Okay, I have to go. I have to go help this evolutionary out. Bye.
Bye, yeah, have fun. I think the bear is really gonna help you out there.
Yeah.
Unless the bear is like,
Mhm.
his contract is done and he's now just doing whatever.
Yeah, he's my buddy now.
Oh, he's your best friend forever?
Yeah,
Cool.
we're best buds.
Yeah. Me and my alcoholic cat and my French bird and my copyright infringement coyote are just chilling mostly. So
Willow didn't didn't send us on this mission expecting us to bring home an entire zoo, and she's kind of
Menagerie,
annoyed
yeah.
about it, but she can't like we all give her like the puppy eyes, and she's like, "Don't you think your friends should go home now?" And but this is their home. She's like, "Okay."
Wile E. Coyote perishes in a wall painted to look like a tunnel mishap. So unfortunately, he does not last very long. Anyway.
That's perfect.
Anyway,
All right. Wow. That was a ton of fun.
I love this.
This was such a fun game. Thank you, Andrea, for joining us. And especially for joining
Thank
us.
you for having me.
Yeah, of course, joining us, just like dropping in when Laura couldn't make it, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was just a ton of fun. Thank you to Laura for making this, to Lucky Newt Games. You can find
Mhm.
all their stuff in the bottom right corner over here of the screen. And thank you to Rue, who's organized this lovely, itch.io bundle for to support trans people in Texas. It's a great piece of work, and we're so honored to join this great list of games of people who have been playing games from the bundle this whole past week. Really happy to be joining some of you folks. Some really great names there. Yeah. So I thanked both of those. Thank you to Andrea for joining us. Thank you to Vico for just being there and winning, I guess. I'm not a sore loser or anything. But yeah. Thanks to you, everyone watching at home, for joining us here. It's always great to have people to chat with and to people to really give us some great color commentary on our games. It's always fun. If you're looking for more TTRPG content and you like very wacky D&D games, I am going to be on a stream tomorrow over on our friend Race's channel, ADHG, where we've been playing a D&D game there. I play a mannequin that's also a warlock. So it's been a lot of fun there. So you can join us there at 6 p.m. tomorrow on ADHD there. We will be back probably on Wednesday, right, for some games,
Video game.
for video games. And then we'll be here again next Saturday for another game. We'll keep you posted on what those will be. But until then, thank you once again for joining us, and we will see you next time. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and
Stay queer.
Stay queer. Hey, bye guys.
Bye, folks.